Will has a dual diagnosis of Down syndrome and autism. So when we got to Bierman, the team was very thorough, very committed. They really took the time to get to know Will, and everything was so uniquely tailored specifically for him. And it was life-changing.
Bierman started in 2006, and it actually started as a home service company. And then in 2010, they opened their first location in Indiana, and from there it's just blossomed. We're now open across 7 states. We have over 20 different locations, and our mission, creating progress and possibilities, has been the driving force behind it all.
While the company has changed in its size and the number of employees that we have and the number of the states that we're in, the one thing that has always remained the same is our emphasis on clinical quality and really being here for the kids and our client outcomes.
At Bierman, we focus on helping our clients progress as well as developing our clinicians. We're always focusing on how to push people forward, and we look at ourselves as the teaching hospital for ABA.
Mentorship is built in, literally from day one. What are your goals? What do you want to learn? What do you already feel confident with? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Great, let's work on those.
Since I've started working at Bierman, I've grown as a leader, as a mentor, clinically as well.
Wherever you are in your career journey, Bierman has what you need to help get you to the next level.
Someone should consider a career in ABA therapy if you are really looking at how to change the lives of children and families. ABA therapy is the gold standard because it's completely individualized. For every client, we're looking at where they have an opportunity to develop, where they have made progress but need to continue making progress, and make an individualized treatment plan package from there.
Autism is such a unique diagnosis. By using the principles of behavior analysis, you're able to treat that individual in a very specific way that won't look the same to the next person.
ABA therapy focuses across so many different domains and helps children communicate, increase their social skills, increase their tolerating skills, reducing challenging behaviors. And so there's always going to be a need for this for kids with autism to work on different deficits that they're showing and help them progress to that next step.
I would say ABA is such a powerful tool for Will and kids like Will because he doesn't learn in a typical fashion. He requires a lot of exposure and patience, and he's at risk for regression for a lot of things. But with ABA, I feel like he does get that benefit of so many instances and so much personal reinforcement that he gets it and he learns, and his rate of learning has increased.
I know when I was thinking about my own career, I was in psychology and I didn't know what route I was going to go. But for me, ABA, I loved that it was focusing on the positive. It was always, what's next? What can I teach this kiddo next? How can I reduce this challenging behavior and make it so that life is easier for them and their parents at home? What else can they do?
He is able now so much better to understand receptively what we're saying to him and follow simple directions. I really, feel comfortable taking him to the local ice cream shop, or a preferred activity that he loves, and, not have to worry like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this?
I think that our hands-on training is a really important step when we're looking at training new staff. It's one thing to be able to recite things from a textbook or from a training, being told something and then trying to apply it later can be really challenging. But having the ability to learn something and then immediately apply it, and also getting that in-person feedback and that immediate feedback and being able to adjust really helps with that clinical decision making.
So one of the things that really drove me to Bierman, I could feel that there was a clear sense of passion for supporting people in their development. And that includes everything from the offerings to mentorship to supporting people along their career journey. It's really a no-holds-barred approach to learning.
At Bierman, we believe in growing our talent from within, and so we are really invested in promoting from within. which is so beneficial to everyone involved. And we believe that if we have an employee that's with us and they've been a great employee, let's find a path for them and get them to where they want to go.
So Bierman University is really building a culture of continuous learning. So we create everything in-house. Nothing is purchased. We have offerings that are clinical in nature for every single role, and we also offer professional development courses. So you really can focus on both your career in the role that you're in and also what you might aspire to do. We also have a platform that holds all these courses, which is called Bierman University. The great thing about that is it does become off the shelf for any employees.
So in the teaching hospital model, we give them the opportunity to not only practice their verbal behavior and be able to pass the exam, but also have hands-on learning opportunities directly with clients, learning those things that they're learning in their classes and learning the things that they're reading about in books.
Bierman's mentorship and training program, I would say, is really set apart because it is, number one, it's formalized. Number two, it's streamlined. A BCBA that is working in Massachusetts at one of our Massachusetts locations should and will have the same training experience that a BCBA working in Arizona is going to have.
If you're a BT, you can take a look at that training and say, you know what, I actually want to learn more about being a CD or PM, and you can go to that path and take a look at that training and see what might be meaningful for you and what path you might want to go on.
We also make sure that everything is aligned with evidence-based practice so that when they are going out on their own in the field, they know how to be good clinicians who make the right choices, who follow all of our ethical guidelines.
The CIT program is our clinician and training program, and there aren't many companies that do this, but it's all proactive strategies, and it's really having a close eye on our team and knowing, where are you in this process? Are you in school? Do you want to go to school? Are you almost done with school? What do you want to do next? Where would you like to be? And supporting them in following that path.
While we offer clinical training for the role that you're in, we also offer a number of different professional development and professional growth classes so that you can really, target your learning where you want to be in the future.
If you're 3 months out from sitting for the exam, you're already identified as somebody who could potentially become a CIT and then a BCBA. So we already have all of that set up, which is amazing.
When I think about our learning structure at Bierman, we really have a philosophy of learn, practice, and apply. So this allows you really to sort of take in all of the knowledge, have an opportunity to practice it while still in a protected environment, and then apply it in real life on the job.
Bierman supports people's learning paths. They really provide opportunities for people to move up and continue growing and not stay stagnant in your own field. So that's been something that has really helped me to grow a lot.
I started at Bierman as a behavior analyst. From there, I moved into a senior behavior analyst position. This was really perfect for me. It was like this small step up to see if I like leadership roles. From there, I had the opportunity to move into an interim clinical director position, and I think this was a really pivotal moment for me. It was a chance to see, do I like leading on a larger capacity? Do I like running my own center? What are the good, the bad, and figuring out, is that something that I want to continue to work in? And I loved it. I think things that helped me get there is using my resources, listening to my mentors, take every bit of advice you can get along the way, because you're not expected to know everything, but as long as you're going to wake up in the morning and try your best, then that's what you need.
So I work with a client who engaged in really high levels of disruptive behaviors, and these behaviors impacted his ability to be able to participate in activities during the day in the center and also to engage with his peers. And we worked to collaborate to try to revamp his program, to really make sure it was individualized, it was appealing to his interests, that the activities were novel and aligned with what he would see when he transitions to school. And the results were incredible. Within days, he was participating for most of the day, every day. He was engaging with his peers, and those types of stories are only possible really with the ability to work as a team and collaborate.
Will's graduation day. Oh, I'm going to get choked up here. Well, I mean, we had been here for 5 years, so it was time. But so many good memories, so many connections that Will's made and that we've made with the staff here. Seeing him in his little blue cap and gown, knowing that he was on to school, it just made us so proud and so happy to be part of it. Even at the time, I remember just reflecting so much on the journey and, where he started to, where he ended up. I mean, I just felt really, really grateful to have that expertise. And, Bierman really gave us a good sense of hope that our future was still really bright.
For anyone who has any hesitation working in this field, I would say dive right in. You have the ability to ultimately impact someone's entire life trajectory.
Choosing Bierman has been a great decision for me, and it would be for anyone who wants to learn more about how to change learners' lives.
If you want to make an impact on the lives of children and families with autism, and you're open to learning, you should come to Bierman.
Everyone truly has your child's best interest at the forefront in everything they do.
Whether you're new or looking to advance your career in ABA, Bierman provides the opportunities and mentorship to do so.
If you love working with kids and you're looking to grow, apply to Bierman today.